Good Friday morning. This is the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing. A look at weather in regards to fire burning for the next 7 days. Looking at precipitation for the past week. Bone dry across most areas. Little to no precipitation across just about all of the Great Basin, except for the higher terrain of central Idaho and western Wyoming, where a ½ inch to an inch of precipitation fell. Even in those areas, that's below normal, and of course 0% of normal further south. No significant snowfall except in western Wyoming. Those orange areas in the last 3 days got anywhere from 6 to 12, even pockets of 18 inches of snow, maybe 2 to 5 inches across the higher terrain of central Idaho. Snowpack remains healthy up in the mountains of central Idaho and especially western Wyoming, where we're looking at least 30 to 75 inches of snowpack. Much different story just further south, almost non-existent snowpack across Nevada and just a few inches across the mountains of southern and central Utah. Nothing much in the higher terrain of Arizona. And the Uintas and Wasatch well below normal, basically just hanging in there with anywhere from about 10 to 20 inches of snowpack. Should be much more for this time of year. Sierra also very, very little snowfall for this time of year. Satellite imagery, high pressure is off the California coast, not over the Great Basin. That means we should have pretty good dispersion, as these tight packing of the height lines indicate stronger winds aloft, a more unstable atmosphere. Weak disturbances with limited moisture could bring some clouds, maybe some light precipitation in the showery type form further north. Otherwise, no significant precipitation on the horizon. But dispersion remains good. Again, high pressure, you can see the dry air mass through here. The lack of green or deep moisture moving into our area means lack of precipitation. But areas in white here and the lack of areas in purple indicate excellent overall dispersion. Good transport winds out of the west-northwest here, enhanced to 20 to 35 miles per hour in the orange and purple. Mixing heights in most areas, a couple thousand feet above ground level. Some inversion pockets hanging in across some of north-central Utah. And you can see on Saturday, trough low pressure moves through here. Very good dispersion with that ventilation. Very limited moisture. Most of the deeper moisture doesn't deepen until it gets up into Colorado, so we don't expect much in the way of precipitation. But strong winds coming out of the south, 20 to 30 miles per hour. Very good mixing. And again on Sunday, that system moves out. Another system approaches, increasing clouds across western Idaho and northwestern Nevada. Ventilation overall stays good. Transport winds healthy in all areas. Good mixing, a couple thousand feet. Just some localized pockets of inversions. Utah Clearing Index for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday indicate good overall dispersion for the most part, but decreasing a bit as we go into Sunday here. Could be some inversions hanging through, especially southern and eastern areas, but it'll be improving as that next trough low pressure moves on in. 3-day precipitation accumulation, basically from Friday through Monday, just a few hundredths of an inch across the northern half of the geographic area. Maybe some pockets a little bit higher, 1/4 of an inch across the parts of the Wasatch. Still nothing significant. And then looking through here on Monday, we don't have the moisture here, but there's another trough low pressure through here. So the atmosphere remains unstable. We have good overall ventilation. As we go into Tuesday, low pressure cuts off the California coast. We'll see how this scenario develops. We may lose some of the winds through here, but ventilation overall remains good. No moisture to speak of, so we stay dry. We stay dry again on Wednesday. This low is retrograding backwards. Deeper moisture stays to our south and to our north. And then on Thursday, as that closed low meanders again across Baja and Southern California, we have a dry northwesterly flow. Dispersion overall stays pretty good though in most areas, so no dispersion limitations on the large scale as far as we can see. Precipitation accumulation Monday through Wednesday next week. There could be some pockets of maybe a few hundredths to maybe a 1/4 of an inch across northern Nevada and the southern half of Nevada, northern Arizona, far southern Utah, but that's basically about it. And the 8 to 14-day outlook. Now this takes us from February 16th through the 22nd. And again, not only warmer than normal temperatures, but again, a drier than normal precipitation signal continuing. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.